So what is perioral dermatitis and who gets it? Well, it could be skin colored, brown, darkened, red raised bumps around your mouth, and it is like your mouth is on fire. It is burning, it is itching, it is scaling, it is blistering, it's flaking, it's all of these things, and it is hell to deal with. Sis, no one warned me about this. No one warned me about perioral dermatitis taking over my face because sis, what? What is this stubborn, red, inflamed, bumpy rash that will not go away? Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Ada, where we focus on eczema healing from within using natural treatments and home remedies from my hands to my mouth. So let's get into it. What is perioral dermatitis and who gets this? Well, it is a inflammation of the skin around the mouth, and it even can go to the chin, the nose area in like a triangle distribution. And actually, it can even occur on the eyes where it's called something else, periorificial dermatitis. But for the most part, people suffer it around the mouth, just like me, and it's bumpy, it's raised, it's blistering, it could be scaly, it's burning, it's itching, it's all the horrible things that we have to go through because this is no fun at all. My perioral dermatitis appeared in like a blistering form. I didn't get the acne, but I've just got scaling upon dryness, upon flakiness that doesn't seem to shift. It is so frustrating to deal with. I cannot express into words. Your self-esteem issue, your confidence, the emotional stress of dealing with something on your face that you just can't cover up. Queen, stay strong because this is not easy, and I feel you. I'm in the trenches right now with this. You'll see some pictures of my skin situation. I feel so upset about this because it came out of nowhere. You know, I didn't get the memo that this could even happen to me, and I'm just trying to get my skin back to what it was. So typically, who gets this? Well, you know what? Guess what? It's women again between 20 to 45, and it can also occur in children, typically under the ages of 13, and less frequently, but also it can occur in men. Get evaluated by a dermatologist, especially if you feel you've had an ongoing issue with inflammation of the skin. You know, everything you eat, touch, use is causing inflammation and after inflammation, and it's just chronic. It's always appearing. You know, you can't do anything to resolve it. You'll use medications, they're not working. Steroids, you know, it's not working for you. So please, I beg, go to see a dermatologist and find out what is going on with your skin, where they can look at it and see and assess, are you really going through perioral dermatitis, PD for short, or something else? And it's always best to get professional help. Do get evaluated from a black dermatologist that specializes in our skin tone, because I think that's going to give you the best chance for treatments. After having a quick Google, I found Dr. Sharon Belmo, and she's based in Harley Street. What are the causes of perioral dermatitis? Well, after my research and watching a ton of featured videos, the dermatologists, they don't know exactly what can cause it. In my own case, it was makeup use. My makeup usage went from 0 to 100, and my skin just freaked out. It could not take the intensity of the chemicals, the fragrances, the dyes, whatever they put in makeup these days, but it just reacted so badly, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. For other people, the common triggers are steroids, so overuse of steroids, topical, oral, nasal, hormonal changes, so birth control pills, menopause, perimenopause, pregnancy, your period, cosmetic products like me, skincare products, and in fact, fluoride in toothpaste or SLSs, skincare products, especially in sunscreens, moisturizers, retinols, glycolics, those harsh actives. Even your environment, so more sun exposure equals more sweat, or in cold weather, mint flavorings, so spicy foods or flavorful foods can sometimes cause a trigger. Stress and anxiety, we know that stress causes havoc on our bodies, and that actually can be a trigger as to why you're going through this. Poor gut health and food sensitivities. So gluten, dairy, a lot of processed foods, sugary foods, these are all inflammatory foods that just feeds the fire. How to cure perioral dermatitis naturally. Before I give you the list of home treatments, please do this first. Strip out all your makeup and skincare products. I know it sounds very extreme, but we have to be extreme because we don't know what's flaring this PD all the time, and stripping it out means we're just sticking to the very basic. So a basic face wash, a basic moisturizer. For me, I'm just using a simple cleanser and a coconut oil as moisturizer, and I use sunscreen off and on. So at times I would even only wash my face with water, and other days I would just use a face wash. Switch to fluoride-free toothpaste. That also doesn't have any SLSs in it, and don't use any minty flavors. Take a look at your sugar intake and drastically get it down to 0. The same for your foods that you suspect can be triggering you. You know, the gluten, the dairy, the high processed foods, the inflammatory foods, we want them gone. So these foods can be contributing to the flare, and especially if you maybe it's crept up, or your sweet tooth has crept up. I know mine has a little bit, and you're drinking, you know, sugary drinks, or you're having too many desserts and cakes and cookies. These all can contribute to what we're going through. Now onto the treatments. Greek yogurt. Use this 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. Let it sit for at least an hour, or just until it starts to dry off and crumble away. You would then wash it off and apply a moisturizer. The next one is Manuka honey. Now you would use this again 3 times a day. Put it on and leave it for as long as you'd like, and then rinse it off and follow up with a moisturizer. Apple cider vinegar. You can try this around your mouth. Mix around 1 tablespoon to 3 parts to 4 parts of water. Just test it out and see if your skin can take that ratio. If not, you can add more water, and do this 3 times a day. Let it sit for up to 20 minutes, rinse it off, and apply a moisturizer. Oregano oil or tea. I got this from a comment a lovely girl made on my shorts regarding my perioral dermatitis experience. So she said try oregano tea and oil, and honestly, looking at the benefits of this oregano tea or oil, I mean, this is going to be my next thing to try, so do try this. Aloe vera gel or the aloe vera pulp. So you would apply this liberally to your affected areas. Once it dries, rinse off and apply moisturizer. Essential oils, so neem, tea tree, and lavender. A word of warning, do not apply any essential oils directly on the skin because it can cause very serious reactions. So we're always going to use it with a carrier oil like jojoba oil or coconut oil or almond oil, and you can mix around 10 to 15 drops of the essential oil into the carrier oil and apply this to the affected areas. Always please patch test before putting any oil on your skin. I'm very sensitive to coconut oil, my eczema, especially on my hands, but I'm able to take it on my mouth strangely, so just be careful. De La Cruz 10 sulfur ointment. This is antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. You'd only use it for around a few minutes at a time because it can and will burn your skin, so please proceed with caution and always do your research. Multivitamins. Take a synthetic free multivitamin. I take Rituals, especially ones that have vitamin A and zinc included. Bone broth, dust and dander. Not exactly a treatment, but just a reminder to make sure we're washing our pillows, our duvets in a hot wash to get rid of all the bed bugs, the dust mites in our environment. Allergy and patch testing. And this is something I'm going to do because, you know what, I'd really love to wear makeup again, but because my skin is in a situation, I can't do it right now. But I need to find out exactly what is causing my skin to flare in this way. So it's something that you should definitely try and get done. So after healing perioral dermatitis, what next? Well, after making sure that you are completely healed with no red bumps or skin colored raised bumps on your skin or patches, we're going to introduce back your skincare, but it's not going to be immediately. We don't want to overwhelm your skin. It's going to be one by one, and we're going to test it out. for about 2 to 3 weeks, use that same product and just watch your skin very carefully and see if it's going to react. We hope not. If it doesn't, then add another one in, and another one, and another one, until you're back to your full skincare makeup routine. I'm hoping this video was helpful, guys, and please let me know in the comments, what do you think caused your PD, what you are trying as treatment, and any tips you have for anybody else. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.